I love technology. I love technology so much. Well, if you're watching this, or if you're watching the replay of this, this is going to be part 2 of tonight's live. I don't know what happened. So, yeah. So much fun. I'm going to look and see what is happening.
In 1969.
Because it appears that I'm somehow live on 2 different things. This is just great. I do not know what I did wrong, which is really weird. And I'm double checking to see what the heck happened. Yeah, the live ended. Oh, it's stuck in a perpetual loop. That's so fun. Anyways, now I'm scared to do a poll. That's not really how I wanted this to go, but alas, here we are. Don't know what happened, but you know, things happen and we adapt. So, anyways, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I finished all of what I wanted to finish. I finished my 4 Junimos. Ooh, Sergo, you're in the wrong chat, my friend. In fact, you're gonna go. You're gonna go. We are supporters here for all people, and we don't put up with that. Sorry. Not sorry. And if you want to say that, you can, but you're also in my live, so I can delete it if I want, and I wanted to. So, also, you kind of just like gave bot vibes considering how fast you joined the live. Let's be real here. The bots are crazy. Because we finished everything that I really wanted to accomplish, I think we're going to move on and make some candy corn. This is my own no-sew pattern, and I have a Halloween market coming up, so I might as well make something Halloween themed. If you guys have any ideas of what I should make for my Halloween themed market, I would love to hear them. I am not a horror movie girly. I love Halloween, but I do not watch horror, so I don't really know like the main characters or themes of what people would like at a Halloween market. Do people at Halloween markets want horror? I don't know. But I am always willing to hear people's market ideas. But right now, I think we're going to crochet a little candy corn friend. And we're going to see how that goes. Because I'm already losing count. And we're not going to do a poll because I'm scared of that. And yeah. Ooh, I grabbed the kind of stitch marker that I don't like, which is funny because they were the original stitch markers I got. But I don't know. I got a different pack of stitch markers and I like them a lot more. I appreciate it, Sergo, but we, are allies. We're allies in this, community, or at least I am. And, oh, I did this wrong already. And we do not tolerate, honestly, mean things being said. So, if that's what you want to say, you don't get to say it here because I get to have control. And I so definitely messed up what I was doing because I was too busy yapping about stitch markers. And seriously, I messed up my own pattern, which is crazy. No, I keep messing it up. Oh my goodness. Count. Okay. Yes. You know, people say that crocheting with black yarn is sometimes difficult. I think crocheting with white yarn is difficult as well. I feel like it's very hard to see sometimes. It's so difficult to see. Okay. I think we're past the really difficult math part. Hi from Russia. Oh my goodness. Russia. That's so cool. I wouldn't say I knew a guy. I mean, I know a violinist who studied in Russia and he learned Russian. And I think that's the coolest thing ever. Sergo. Yeah, I don't think I don't think that would work out. You know why? Because we are not of the same political hemisphere even. My goodness. So, anyways, increase. Yeah, increase. We're making a candy corn. I feel like I should try and do something cute with the candy corn's face. Even though I don't know what that would look like. Because this is what it looks like. I could maybe try and add a little smile. I don't know. I'm not good at embroidering. It's definitely, I'd say, one of my, not one of my strong suits, that's for sure. I said that crocheting with white yarn is also difficult to see. A lot of people say that crocheting with like darker, like dark blue or black colored yarn is really hard to see. But I think coloring with white yarn, like, I mean, you can kind of see my stitches, but they're not as like clear, I think, as like, here, if we look at this yellow, you know, I don't know. That's just me. And I keep messing up anyways. So that's really fun. I forgot to change colors, which is like the worst part. Hi Kalia. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. I hope that I said your name the right way. If I said it wrong, please correct me. I always try and give that disclaimer to people. Because I always feel bad if I say somebody's name wrong. Like, that's your name. I want to say it right. Obviously. Happy Tuesday. Or if you're in Australia, I believe we learned that it's already Wednesday for them. In Perth, Australia, it is Wednesday at 8 a.m., I think. If it was 7:30 when I last, yeah. It's 8 a.m. in Perth, Australia, which is kind of cool. I think it's kind of crazy that, you know, we're all here hanging out, even though we're on different continents. Now I'm doing the right thing. Okay, I said it right. Kalia. Kalia. That's a pretty name. I don't think I ever had a Kalia in any of my classes. And I don't think I graduated high school with one. I'm pretty certain. The one that I'm making right now, I do. I don't even know where it went. I have a pattern for this little guy. He is in my Etsy shop. And the Junimo is a free pattern on Instagram. I will go back into this live and the other one that like glitched out, and I will have the links for the patterns available. After the live, I'm just bad at planning ahead. Fun times. Okay. And it's compatible, I think. I have two different versions of him. I have one for like the Bernat chunky blanket, and then I have one for like more acrylics and velvets. Because I originally designed him using like velvet or acrylic yarn. I don't remember which. And I realized that wasn't compatible with blanket yarn. So then I had to remake it, of course. And so then I have them individually for sale, or I have a pattern bundle with a discount. Yes. I know things. How long does it take to make a candy corn? We're gonna find out. We're gonna make him right now, and if we want, I didn't definitely check when I was originally starting him in this live, but we can scroll back and do the math. But he doesn't take very long, which is why I like him. No sew as well. You know, that's always a good thing. I'm covered in yarn fuzzies. Ew. But yeah, what am I on? I'm on row 7, and there's 11 rows, so really not that long. Kalia, are you crocheting anything right now? If so, you should let us know. Yeah, okay. I'm doing it right. I was definitely thinking scarecrows. I think there's a horror movie that has a scarecrow in it, because I've seen a lot of like a specifically designed scarecrow plush. But yeah, I think that a scarecrow would be cute as well. I just am not, I don't know how I would maybe do like their hair. Or like if I'd have to get like the little fake hay or whatever and try and put that in there. I don't really know how that would work. But I'm going to write that down actually, because I need a list of things to make. Because, I mean, right now I have, and I can't not find a single piece of paper on this desk. My goodness. I don't even know what this book is. Scarecrow. Right now I have candy corn, ghosts, a bat. I have candy corns, ghosts, bats, and I have one witch. I chain or single crochet for hair. I was thinking that too. Kind of like what I did for this plushie right there, because she has hair. Yeah, and I was trying to think of other scary things. I don't know if I want to go scary though. And from what I've heard at themed markets, it's best to do like 30% of your inventory the theme, and then like 70% just your regular stuff. And I think that's smart, because I think in October people are maybe going to still like be, I think in October people will be thinking maybe ahead to Christmas, and so I want to have stuff for the seasons, you know. I really think it would be cute to have like a vampire, but a lot of the vampire patterns I've seen look a little complicated. And then I'm like, then I'd have to charge a lot. So, I don't know. Okay. I'm getting back on track. Kalia, my favorite thing I've ever crocheted, I can show it to you in 1 minute. 1, 2. My favorite thing I've ever crocheted is my whale shark collection. This whale shark, specifically one of them, took me 27 hours in the span of 5 months to crochet. It is 4 feet long and 15 pounds. So this is my favorite thing I've ever crocheted. She looks a bit small, in this video, but I promise you, she is like, she's 4 feet long, 15 pounds, you know? I mean, that's not a small plushie. Let's just say that. But that is definitely, my favorite thing I've crocheted. I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but the end result is my favorite thing ever. Also, I feel like this is crooked now, and I apologize. I think that's better. I have so many shelves, and like this one's at an angle because the room is like at an angle. I don't know. I think it's okay though. Sure. We'll call it good enough. In fact, we'll call it so good that I have to turn around from you. Ooh. Do I need to order more eyes or what? That's a little concerning. But we're grabbing eyes and we're switching to yellow. My very large cake of yellow. Yellow, I used to say was mustard yellow specifically, was one of my favorite colors for a few years, a good few years. And now I would say my favorite color is red. Not like this gross red that needs to be dyed, but this red when it is recently dyed. Alicia asks, what's my favorite color of yarn to crochet with? Not white or black. Those ones are hard to see. I've never been asked that before. I think my favorite color, as I totally knocked this thing over, to crochet with, and I don't have its label, is this. I use it a lot for my turtles. It's a Bernat blanket, and I think that might be my favorite color to crochet with. I don't know. That's a good question. It makes me like really think, like, is there a color that I don't like to crochet with? And I'm like, crocheting with white's fine, crocheting with black is fine, but there are definitely like, I feel like that's a good color to crochet with because you can see it, and it's just like a nice color. But then as I'm crocheting him, at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I do like crocheting with yellow. I would say my least favorite color to crochet with is black. Just because like when you're stuffing black with the polyfill, it gets everywhere and it requires a lot of lint brushing. Sorry, this is a row where I have to count. Okay, we're on to our final row, and then this guy's going to be pretty much done. I do not know the time in which I started this, but I think once the live ends, you can go back and see when I started it and when I ended it and see that. Obviously, I mean, like, it's been less than 20 minutes for sure, because I think I talked a bit when I started this one because I'm a yapper. Which is also why I have to drink a bunch of water, because I don't usually talk this much. Ugh. The biggest project I've crocheted is that whale shark that I showed you. That's definitely the biggest thing I have ever crocheted. I would love to make more giant things. I just do not have the room or the strength or really the money to buy for all that yarn. Like, that guy took up, I think it was at least 10 skeins of yarn, which is expensive for sure. Okay, last row. I can see that the sun is like, it's not setting, but it's definitely not as bright as it was before, which is kind of good because I was definitely roasting in this room for a little bit. Yeah, the polyfill, I used a good, like, I think I bought a 20-pound bag of polyfill, and if it weighs 15 pounds, I think I had used probably 10 pounds of stuffing, which is, yes, expensive. But I'm really proud of it, and I really love it, and I'm going to have it for the rest of my life, so I think it was worth it. And I got to make a lot of content from making it. I would love to make another one, though. It's just, by the end, it was really a lot of work to do. Oopsies, I'm making a mistake. Gotta make sure everything's lined up. I think that looks good. a life size, did you mean Junimo? Or maybe I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I don't even know how big they are in real life if you mean a Junimo. You know what I would love to make life size? A Totoro. And he is gigantic. Like beyond huge. But I would love to make a life-size Totoro. I mean, essentially you'd be like crocheting a bed at this point, because I think he's like he's definitely over 6 feet tall. But I would love to make a giant Totoro. I think that would be super, super fun. But a lot of work. A lot of work. And that I don't know if it'd really be worth it, because that's huge and you would have to like find somewhere to store it. Like, I already struggle finding where to keep my whale shark, you know? Okay, we finished our last row. Now we get to add stuffing. Yay! I have to get my can of stuffing. This feels like too much. I think this is enough. Maybe a little bit more. Hi! Maker Bell. I almost said Maker Ball, and I was like, I don't think that's right. Happy Tuesday. Or Wednesday if you're in Perth, Australia. I'm never going to shut up about that. Apparently. We're making a candy corn right now, and we're actually pretty much almost done with it. We added stuffing, and now we get to sew them shut. If I know, oh there. I'm gonna say I lost my needles. I am making some candy corn fellas. You just made some? Oh my goodness, cute. I have a Halloween market on October 18th. And so I'm trying to make some more Halloween things. You know? And I'm also trying to brainstorm Halloween items as well. So if you have any ideas, do let me know. We talked about making a scarecrow. And then I talked about making some like horror movie characters, but I don't know. I feel like making characters is like, I don't know. I feel like I have to charge a lot because they take a while for me to make, and then I feel bad, but I'm like, oh, maybe somebody might buy them. But then if somebody doesn't, I'd be sad. And they sell super well there. That is awesome to hear. Are you using the same pattern that I'm using? This one's by me. Or I know there are a lot of other candy corn little guy patterns as well. I'm just curious. Because if you're using the one by me, I'm so using this for advertising. But if you're not, that's totally fine. Just kidding. How dare you? Okay, ready? He's done. Ta-da! I freehanded a similar pattern. Oh, little fingers and toes. Cute. So, obviously made him in less than 30 minutes. I think realistically, they probably take me 15 minutes to make. But again, because I'm on live and I'm talking to you all, which is so distracting, it takes a little bit longer. But I'm not surprised by that at all. You know what I'm kind of thinking would be cute? If I made, I don't know. Here's the thing. It's a Halloween themed market. I've never done a Halloween themed market, right? And so I'm like, are people going there expecting Halloween? Or are they like going to be dressed up for Halloween and then it's just a market? Because I'm like, do I have Sorry. Too much Halloween stuff. Because I don't want to have to hold on to all this Halloween stuff until next year. But if it doesn't sell, I could do a plushie drop on my Etsy. These are the real questions, people. This is what goes on in my head all the time. Because I think then it could be cute if I made pink candy corn. I feel like that could be really cute. What do we think? Yeah, I've heard people say they do 30% themed, 70% not themed, regular items. But that's lame. Not really. If I, okay, because I have four. Okay, let's review. I have 4 of these, and I have 2 of these. So I'm going to have, so right now I have 6. If I make 2 pink, that'll bring me to 8. And I do plan on lowering the price of these to be, I don't know, I have to do the math. But I plan on lowering the price. So if I make them cheap, people might like them. And I could do like that. I could do that light pink, the medium pink, the dark, I don't know if I like the dark pink. Maybe I do white, light, and medium pink. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that. Bright orange. Yeah, I have these ones. Let me see. If this is what you, if this is what you mean. They're a bit, I don't know what I'd really call it, bright orange. Yeah, brighter. I don't know. But I've definitely seen people make pink ones. And I think that's cute. And I don't think I have a bright orange. So I think we're going to do pink. In fact, I'm going to move you so that I can get up and get these really quickly. Is that copyrighted music? I don't know. Imagine it is, and this gets stricken. Yeah, I don't know if I like these 3. I'll grab them, but I don't know if I like them. What other yarns do I have here? I don't know if I like this. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think, we do light pink for either the top or the middle, and this for the middle or bottom. Do we like these 3 for the candy corn? I feel like they look better in video, to be honest. But I'm not sure. If one was to make a pink one, what do we think? Do you think pink? Pink ink you stink? Or do I do white? No, I think, yeah. I think I'm going to do what I originally showed, and I'm not going to do white. Oh gosh. I need to wind a bunch of my yarn. I need to do another live stream where I just wind yarn. But I feel bad because, like, my yarn winder is obnoxious. But at the same time, I think it could be a vibe. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna make a pink one. I'm gonna try and clean off my spot just a little bit because it's getting a little bit overwhelming. Maybe I just need to do a yarn winding video, and that will motivate me to finish cleaning this room. My goodness. I have a sign coming in that I can put right there. I'm very, as I get the hiccups, very excited about it. I've been wanting something to put there because it needs something. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm adding all of the things we've finished to my basket of things that I've finished this week. So we're gonna add all the Junimos. Not bad. Really not that bad. And then hopefully we're gonna add a pink candy corn. I was just about to say candy cane. We're gonna add a pink candy corn to it. And then it'll be fun. Send them all here, I'll do it. You really like winding yarn? I mean, I don't mind it. It's just sometimes, oh, I don't know. Sometimes it's just not, it doesn't vibe. I have to be like in the mood, you know? Funny. I have to wash my hair tonight. I just remembered that. Ew. I hate washing my hair because I have crazy, crazy hair and it's not fun to wash. I also need to get it dyed again really badly now that summer is kind of ending, which is so sad. I really like summer. I think summer might be my favorite season, to be honest. Oops. This is old Bernat blanket yarn, and I hate old Bernat blanket yarn, but I really like using it for smaller projects because it means that I'm still like getting rid of it, even though I hate it. But when you do it for smaller projects, it means you don't have to crochet with it for like a crazy long amount of time. But I still don't like it. And all three of these are old Bernat. Ugh. One day I will get through all of my old Bernat yarn and my entire stash will just be new Bernat blanket yarn and I will be happy. It will be an amazing day when I finish off. We're not. Until then, we're going to use it and hope that our hands don't fall off. But by the looks of it, they probably are. So. Lame. How much old Bernat do you have? I have quite a bit. I have a lot. I have a lot. Which is unfortunate. But I mean, just looking at it, yeah. But I'm getting through it, slowly but surely. Eventually. I'm just happy that they came out with new Bernat blanket, really. I mean, you don't know how rotten you have it until you have something new. And that's how it was, because I had like a lot of old Bernat blanket because I just really liked Bernat. And then when we got the new Bernat stuff, I was in love with it. It was so much better. It is so much better. All right, we're already on the second color, which is fun. Um, Maker Bell says, if you're looking for more Halloween patterns, another great seller that I make is a frog in a cauldron pattern by Wind Vises Crochet. I'm gonna write that down. Okay, we got a scarecrow and a frog in a cauldron. That's cute. I know there's a really cute wizard frog that I keep seeing, and I'm like, oh, he's really cute, but he looks like his stitch counts are really, really big per row, and so that makes me a little scared of him. Okay. Candy corn. Very low sew. Love that. I just realized that my stitch marker matches my yarn color. That's really fun. Right? A smaller version. I know. I'm really excited. Raven Jade Co. just posted her newest Halloween patterns, and I really want to buy her bear and a pumpkin one, and she just showed us her new bat, clown, and baby bear, I believe it was, and I'm so excited for the bat. The bat looks so freaking cute. If you follow me on Instagram, I shared it to my Instagram story because I'm so excited for the bat. I feel like one, two, three. No, I did that right. I definitely will be making black cats. Just because my cats just sell well, period. And I think obviously black cats for Halloween. I have ghosts. I'm trying to think like if people really like Frankenstein. I don't know. There's a really cool Beetlejuice pattern, but it looks pretty complicated. Which always scares me a little bit, like especially for selling things. Like it just, I don't know, it makes me nervous. Black cats, I know, right? Even when it's not Halloween, they sell well because everybody has black cats, I feel like. I want a black cat sometime in my lifetime. I really would like one. And I want an orange cat again. My orange cat died when he was young, and so I want another orange one. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Ashley. I know I have had, I feel like so many people applying to that pattern tester call. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to pick people. Oh my gosh. Usually it's pretty easy when like 10 people apply, you know? But when I mean like people have been sharing the story so much, I'm like, oh crap. Like, oh no, there's a lot of people that are applying, which is great. Because I'm thinking probably like 4 people per pattern. But I have noticed a lot of people have been applying for No Face. And I get that. I love No Face. But I'm like, shoot, I really hope that I have enough people to test Haku. Maker Bell says, I have a black kitty and she's perfect. One of my best friends has a black cat too, and I like him a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the last row of the light pink. We're almost done. And then I think once we finish this one, I am going to hop off because I think by the time I finish it, I will have been live for 2 hours. That's kind of a long time for me, who goes live like hardly ever. And has a non-existent posting schedule. But no, I'm going to try and upload maybe an extra video this week, like on Friday. And then next week, I will upload maybe two just trying to catch up. Just trying to catch up, man, because the algorithm is mad at me because I disappeared for a while. But I was pattern designing. I was having a good time. I didn't want to ruin the vibes. No, I just genuinely kind of forgot that I needed to record things. That you need to post consistently when you have a YouTube channel. What? No. Oh, thank you so much. I love hearing, like, when people are like, oh my gosh, I love your videos, or like, well, I mean, obviously I love hearing that. Okay. How do I phrase this? I love it when people, like, can say specific things that they like, you know, like, about my videos, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're so, like, real for doing that, or real for whatever, or, like, you know, like, oh, I love watching and crocheting at the same time, and things like that. So I really appreciate it a lot. Like, I would not obviously be going live even if my videos weren't doing well in my eyes. I mean, I know I'm a small fish in a very big pond, but it's seriously, it's so fun doing this, and I wouldn't have kept doing it if I didn't have people like you. So I really appreciate it. I'm so glad you caught my live, Alicia. I'm so happy that everybody is here. This has been so much fun. I think my last live was kind of a flop. But it kind of, I think, started off on the wrong foot because, again, we had kind of interesting person come in and, like, try and talk to me, and then I had to, like, block them, and then the vibe was just weird. Anyways, hi, Kathy. Happy Tuesday. I think you were funny and not phony. Thanks, I appreciate that. I don't think a lot of crochet people are phonies or anything like that. I just think that sometimes they're a little too perfect for my taste. Like, I'm like, is this really how you are? I don't know. And I'm just not a soft-spoken person, and I'm not necessarily attracted to soft-spoken people. Maybe because I'm deaf and I just can't hear them. Or it's because I need to be able to laugh and have fun. And I feel like in some people's things, like, it's way too, like, business serious, or it's too perfect house, perfect background, perfect hair, perfect makeup, perfect clothes. And that's just not the person I am. It's just not the person I am. Yeah, it was really, oh, this, yes. I thought you were talking about the live that I was talking about where I had a weird person in the chat that was, saying really gross things to me. And I was like, wait, I thought you were being sarcastic about that. You're saying this is fun. I get it now. Happy Tuesday, Kathy. You came in at such a great time. Oh, what's this? Get out of there. Get out of there. I know, my dad had been watching the last live, and he was like, what did that person say to you? And I was like, oh, this. And he was like, he was mad. I mean, it was funny, but it was funny because I can make it funny and I can laugh at it and say that, yeah, that person's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm so sorry for counting. I need to go to bed? It's only 7:40 here. Yeah, probably though. I've been terrible though, and my sleep schedule is me staying up until 2 a.m. reading every night. But I have now read, if I finish this one, I will have read, what have I read? Okay, I read Tomorrow. I finished reading that. I read the entire Chameleon in a Candy Store, and I'm working on the 3rd book of the Chameleon in the Candy Store series. So if I finish this book, I'll have read 3 books this month, which is triple the amount of books I read last month. Because when you're burnt out from being in college, you don't really want to read. Seven, 8. Dude, we're on our last row. I think I like the pink. It doesn't, I feel like the lighting is not as good because, again, it's like almost 8. But I like the pink. If you put it, oh, because I tossed them all in this basket. If you put it next to him, cute. Okay. Very happy with the pink. Very happy with the pink. I also just feel like pink is now a Halloween color. Sorry, I was counting. I feel like pink is a Halloween color because last time I went to Michael's, and I feel like for like the last few seasons, it's really been orange, pink, white, and black, and purple. And I kind of like that. It's kind of giving, like the lesbian flag. And I think that pink and orange are very cute together. And so I feel like this matches the Michael's Halloween vibe. Which I think is cute. I really like it. I love like their Halloween disco stuff. Not something I would have ever really thought of, but I vibe with it. I vibe with it. I think some of Michael's decor, home decor, can be really cheesy, chinky, campy. Not that campy's bad, but like when it's like campy, I don't love it. But I really like the colors that they're choosing. And so it's definitely like, I feel like this guy would fit in the display. I could just bring him to Michael's and set him in their display and he would match. So that's really fun. I am going to grab eyes. Hi Debbie, happy Tuesday. Right now we are crocheting a candy corn, but it's pink. Do you know what I should make to go with the candy corns? I should make the little pumpkin. Because the pumpkins are also candy corns, or like they're sold together sometimes. That would be kind of cute. Or maybe I just make a pumpkin. I don't know. I was thinking of doing pumpkins as well in case people wanted to go Halloween but not explicitly Halloween, like fall, so it can be used, you know, throughout October and November, because I think pumpkins can stay out in November. I think pumpkins can stay out in November. Ashley is about to start a Crochet Carpenter Stingray. I've never made any of his patterns, but I think he is so funny and adorable, and I just love seeing a man in the crochet community like thriving and like showing other men and women that men can crochet and enjoy fiber arts. And so I think that he's really awesome as I try and make sure my eyes are secured. Cute! I'm so excited. It kind of looks like it's wearing a skirt right now. Little skirt. But we're going to add stuffing and sew this thing up. And I think this might be too much, so I'm going to... maybe I needed that. I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, no, that didn't work. I think I have to do this in pieces. OMG, the Drift the Octopus is one of the first ones I got, and I made like 5 of them so far. That's... I don't have good luck with selling octopi at markets, so I tend to stray away from them. But I do think that his drift is pretty cute. Did I do the eyes too far apart? I'm gonna be mad if I did. I think I did. Dang, that sucks. Oh well. Hi Elijah, welcome back. We are now crocheting candy corns. And I just am about to finish a pink one. Because I already have a lot of orange and yellow ones. Oh! As I drop everything. You try and sew this little guy up. Oop, I just sewed his arm. That's not what I wanted. I feel like you guys can hear my rings clinking around when I'm crocheting. Because I can definitely hear them. We're making these little guys. Except his eye got a little too far off to the side, which is upsetting me. I'm upset by it. Don't know if I can rip it out though. I think it's too late. Whatever. It'll be fine. Thank you. It is a no-sew pattern, and so I have made 2 already in the hour that we've now been on this live because the other one crashed. Don't know what I did wrong there. Put a white yarn eye to like help. That's true, but I'm not good at doing that. I think it'll be okay if I just stop freaking messing with it. Because that's all I do. No, I knew what you meant. I think I actually read it as line. My brain auto-corrected it for you. Okay. The little pink one is done. For a second, I thought I was just about to cut my hair. That was scary. Let me get him his little arms and legs. Ta-da! I don't know. Is he cute? Maybe the eye is okay. I think the more that I look at it, the more weird it just looks. You know, do you ever have that like with a word and you're trying to spell the word and then the more you think about like the word, you're like, is that even a word? Maybe that's just me. I know, some of them look angry. Maybe I'll add a smile. I don't know if a smile is the right way to go though. Because I'm not good at doing the smiles either. I love his little arms. Thank you. Elijah says, I'm a beginner. What do you recommend? She might have RBF like me. I recommend, if you're a beginner to amigurumi, I recommend doing like YouTube tutorials because within those you'll learn how to read amigurumi patterns. If you're completely new to crocheting, I recommend not starting with amigurumi and just starting with like just regular chaining and then doing like a square. Oh no, he looks really mad now. Ooh, I don't know. This might not have been the right choice. Let me see. Sorry. I lost my train of thought trying to make a little smile. Ooh, I don't know if I like it. I don't know. Do we like it with a smile more? I feel like the smile makes it more obvious that the eyes are crooked. I love crocheting. I just don't know. Yeah. With a little smile. It's just this eye that ruins it, I feel like. Which is a damn shame. Sorry if you're watching this with kids. You look like pink candy corn. Hey, that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. I'll leave it with a smile. Maybe I'll do a smile on some of my other ones, and we'll see then at the market which ones do better. What do we think about that? A little science experiment. If we personify the plushies, do they sell better, or do people like it when they're just when they don't have a smile? I mean, I guess they're already personified because they have eyes. Okay. My laptop just ate my stinking needle. It does this because it has a magnetic case. It bothers me. I just don't know. I'm not good at doing the little smiles. I feel like I messed it up now. Oh, it's so sad now. I don't like it. I feel like I just keep ruining it. I'm gonna take it out and redo the smile. Because I think I ruined it. Let's try it one more time. Maybe I do need to use some fabric glue, and that will maybe help me. Because I know that's a thing that a lot of other people do. I just have never done it. Maybe if I hook it into that. Let's see what this looks like. Uh-oh. I lost the end of my thing. Oopsies. Maybe this will be my experiment and my test one, and I'll try doing the little drop of fabric glue to make him have a round smile. I don't know though. I ruined it, you guys. My favorite plushie that I've ever made is, it's not gonna show you, this whale shark right there. Also, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I will hopefully be having another video releasing very, very soon. Very, very soon. That I actually filmed today. So, you'll know. You'll know, like, I guess, like, secrets or whatever, because you were in the live after I filmed that video. Okay, wait. I think I might have figured it out. Come here. Come here. How do we like this smile? I think this might be the one. It has a little bit of a curve, but it's not like straight across. It's a little more cheeky. Alicia, that's a really great question. See, I went live today because I was going to be home alone. I am home alone. I don't have a set time or day that I usually do go live, to be honest. I just go and do it when I can. I would love to have a set day and be that kind of a person. But I am starting a new job in the 3rd week of September, so I'm kind of like waiting to revolve my life around that. So that doesn't really answer your question. But that's going to be the answer to your question. Okay. People are saying they like the new smile. I agree. Yeah, Teresa says it's a lot better, and I agree. Well, she doesn't say it's a lot better. She says it's better, but I'm saying it's a lot better. I'm going to stab it into him. Get in there, get in there, get in there. I think it's a little more wholesome. And I think I am going to try blush, which is what Alicia, not Ashley, Alicia recommended. I said Ashley, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Agree, a lot better. Okay, cool. If only it'd be that easy to do it for all of them. But embroidery for me is a battle. A battle that I sometimes have to pick, and then one that I sometimes have to lose. But for blush, I think I've mastered blush, thankfully. I say that as I don't like the way that I did this, and I'm going to have to do it again. No, I like it. I like it. Blush was a good idea. Alicia, that was a good idea, except for the fact that I messed it up. I didn't do it. I didn't leave myself enough yarn to embroider the blush itself, which is so sad. Okay. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. Here's the blush. I think I like the blush. Do we like the blush? I like the blush. Sometimes I have to cover up the other side that doesn't have blush, because when I have like unmatching sides, it throws me. It throws me off a bit. Oh wait, I did this wrong. Of course I did. We should be surprised when I do things right the first time. Okay. Yes. Blush. So cute. Okay. Tying it. There's a cool thing that I've seen people do with how they bury their, like this little bit, but I don't know how they really actually do it. I should look into that because it's so cool when they do it. Okay, we did it. She's complete. I think we were really productive in this live, considering, wow, she's bigger than this one. That's what old Bernat will do. It turns out so much bigger than everything else because it's so stiff. But here we go. We finished these two guys, and we made these two guys, and we finished 4 Junimos in about 2 hours. I'm very happy with all that we accomplished in this video. This live, I mean. I would like to thank you all so much for hanging out with me at this live, for letting me rack your brains for Halloween plushie ideas. If you're a person that's watching this after the live ended, comment and let me know some more. I am going to go though because my dogs have been locked up for a while and I feel a little bit bad, but I had a lot of fun. So I will hopefully see you guys very soon, either in a video, probably in a video, or in a live. But yeah. Okay, bye. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Teresa. I will definitely be talking about it more in my videos and things like that. Um, Thank you so much, Alicia and Ashley. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. Okay, bye.